We are back into the RX7, freshly painted, freshly undercoated. Time to make it look like a car again. Got a few parts by my feet. Gonna chuck on, start the rear end, chuck the tail lights in. We've actually got some seals somewhere as well. Not the factory ones, just some strips that I'm gonna make up to seal up the holes. Got the centerpiece, which needs a bit of a clean up, but I'll probably do it after the fact. Bumper, Rio, bumper, get those bastards on. Nice easy ones to warm up into it. Bolt down the spoiler, should have some nuts just there. And then onto the suspension. Really as easy as, just, wow, suspension and brakes actually. Forgot about the brakes. So we chuck the coilovers in, rip these rotors off, they can go in the bin. Chuck the bloody calipers on. I reckon the rear calipers are no good, but that's neither here nor there at the moment. It's probably going to be one I need to replace later, but if someone's got some, let me know, I'll probably buy them off you. But yeah, let's get into the bloody stuff. I forgot when I got the car it came with the foam, so I figure why not, let's put it under. I'm hoping I can get the rear bumper on with the Rio in here. I've never actually done it, I've only ever put the bumper on without the Rio, but it actually holds really firm without it. So let's hope this bugger goes on easy enough now. Oh, we got a winner! I didn't even have to fight that. Best it's ever gone on, without a doubt. Easiest I've had. Lined up so bloody good too. Just have to put the nuts in there. But I'll do that in a second off camera. Find this bloody seals for these bits next as well. Already excited. I love seeing bits go on the car. I'm just going to try and smash some stuff out, I reckon. Bit of a combination jobby here. Got a little foam tape, double-sided, and we got the big bugger. And they're in. Can't really see. No, you can't tell. You can see the big bugger coming through a little bit there. It also helped hold that firm as well. Still a little bit rattly, but once I get a number plate in there, which I'm going to have to drill holes for, that'll fix that problem. But wow, kind of has that old bloody early 2000s show vibe at the moment without the spoiler on it. But that's not going to last, so we'll get that bugger back on. I just didn't want to lean back over top of it and bend it. Get that. I really want to put the mouldings on it, but I need to do that at the start of the day, I reckon, when I'm really concentrating. So do spoiler, suspension, front and back. Oh, front's a big job. Cross member. We'll start at the back, work our way forward. See how we go with that. See how the rear brakes go for me. Well, that was a winner. Couple of washes so it would actually spin freely rather than smacking into my hand. I really thought a ring spanner would work. It didn't. But washes for the win like normal. Broken stud replaced. Brake calipers already beat me. Went to slide them on, the gap's not big enough. So they can wait till later. I need to come back to them anyway, as I'm not planning on doing the brake line right now, or the handbrake. I've got a braided line to go from the hard line to the caliper anyway inside, but like I say, it's not happening now. So let's get that bloody coil over in. Got some HSDs, just a new set of these, fronts and backs. So chuck that in. I reckon, I haven't even opened this box, I don't think. I might have, because it's out of its pack. Got some stickers for Daniel. Got the height there. I reckon I'm going to probably lower it a little bit more, make them both even and chuck them in, that way I can get the wheels on the back. When it comes to lowering a car, I'm a bit of a bloody idiot sometimes. So I did what I normally do, set the coil over as low as it possibly can. That way we've got a base height to know where we're going with. We can just work our way out from there. But the bit I've been hanging to do, got the panel sport, got a tyre put on it. It's probably a bit big, to be honest. I think I need to go to a 225, but we've got a 235 45 on there. So we're going to chuck this bad boy on, see how it sits at the moment. Probably have to lift it up, got the other coil over set the same. But yeah, chuck her on. Funny enough, might be the right height, might nearly be bloody too high. I can adjust it in the spring, worst case. Just make the spring a little bit uncaptive, bring it down. That'll work. Tyre size might be bang on by the time it cambers in a little bit. Could still be a touch big. Jesus, it's toted in a heap. It looks like I'm going to have to get some adjustable arms or make some for the back, but that's definitely a later problem. Rip open one of my little bags, that way I've got some nuts, and I'm going to get this bugger in there. Far out, those lines got overspray all over them. Wonder if I can just paint them black and that's acceptable. I don't know, it kind of does my head in. Usually I'd replace all them, not this time. I reckon I'm just going to paint them black. That can be tomorrow's job. But for now, let's get this bugger in there. See how. That wasn't too bad. Just got to nip the buggers up now. Get that in there. Probably chuck the LCOs, chuck the coilovers in there. That way when I get some tyres on the wheels, I can chuck them on, chuck the front guards on, chuck the side skirts on. I'm going to have to put the bumper on. Even though it's coming straight off again, it's going to have to go on so I can see what it's all going to look like. Bloody hell. Maybe even the bonnet scoop, nothing stopping that going on. Headlights. Still got to paint the plastics around them. Probably do that tomorrow if it's a hot day too. Running out of natural light, so I'm trying to push through. Also looks like I'm running out of GoPro battery. But you got one strut in here and some nice washers so my serrated nuts don't screw up the paint. Got all the nice prepped new part, well not new, but refurbished parts. And we've got my bolt kits. So honestly, I'm just going to smash it out and I'll show you guys the results in probably a couple of seconds for you. The front is coming together. She's not looking bad now. Got both sides in. The only thing I haven't done at the moment is the steering rack. The bushes I've got, although they said they were RX7, clearly not. And the sway bar, I've just got to put the D bushes up there and tighten all the end links up. But everything is nice and new under there. All looking good. Again, height on this isn't set right. Got the guard kind of on there. Still have to move that jet stand back a bit so I can bolt the bottom on as it's a bit loose. Move that back. Obviously got the backs on, probably have to take them off. Go chuck the wing mirrors on in a second, they're hiding away in here. Kind of feel a little bit frantic today, but that's alright. The front, it needs to pop under. Let's get that now. That's better, hold itself in a better position. What I want to do is get the other guard on, move those jack stands back a little bit, probably pop the side skirts on. Going to get some tyres fitted on these, and later today I can get the bugger on the ground. Bloody excited to see that, which means I need to get the headlights done. So the only thing stopping me getting the headlights in is the surrounds, which I'm about to paint. And obviously I'll put the bumper on. If I put the bumper on, I might as well put the intercooler behind it so we can see what it'll actually look like. But we've got the ultrasonic cleaner going, cleaning some parts up. We've got the trim black in there. But yeah, let's give us some painting. I'm going to pop this back in just as I clean up the trims. Get that nice and warm so it sticks on there really good. This stuff's treated me well. Went to use it the other day though, and it was just too cold. So I'm hoping having it sitting in the water heater is going to make it really nice to use. It's physically hot to touch the cans. It's kind of burning my hands, but that's okay. Got Albert going nuts out here trying to keep the birds away. But let's see how this shit goes on. So much better than the other day. It was coming out blobby. Now it's nice and consistent. Even the pressure's high because it's nice and hot. Might have to start doing that more with my spray cans as it's in winter. But yeah, it is going on good. I'll give these a couple of coats, let them dry, and I can get my headlights together. Pretty exciting. These are a bit of a key component. Make the front end look good. That was more of a battle than I expected, but I got the skirts on. Kinda. They gotta come back off. I need to put some double-sided tape under the molds. Not real happy with how that sits at the front, but it's how it must have meant to be. Obviously Series 5 guards probably sit a little bit different than Series 4, but it is what it is, and I'll make it work. And the back just needs some double-sided tape too. And it needs a second screw and a couple more screws underneath. Mirrors on, got a bit of a run I need to sort there, but that's much of a muchness for the whole car. I only had a couple of runs for a paint job, which is bloody good. Corey's done fantastic there. But yeah, got everything on and it is looking good. Just take the rear wheel off just to get that on. And I'm happy as. Just keep looking back, staring at the car, get distracted doing that, but hey, it happens. What is next? What is next? Waiting for the headlight surrounds to dry still. Just put a second coat on them. I'm going to do the Rio for the front. She's sitting over there, she needs some paint. Give it a quick clean up and paint it. That way that can go on. Kind of just jumping between jobs at the moment. Get those tyres before I can do much more. Then I can get it on the ground. Tomorrow start on the interior, which I'm bloody wrapped on. Got the steering column here painted up. Might chuck that in now actually. That way all the interior can go in around it. The joy of it. Well, I'm missing something vital. I just chucked this bad boy in there. How good's that steering wheel? A couple of nuts, nothing tight, but you can see through. Ain't great. Coming round, just missing a grommet. I can't remember seeing one when I took the car apart. There must have been one, but for the life of me I can't remember it. Bad boy that goes over that bottom of the steering column there. I mean, I could connect everything else up, but what's the bloody point? I need to find that boot. So I think what I'm going to do is just grab a couple of parts, just start putting things on and just start clearing off shelves until I can find it. Obviously I want to get the front end on, but they can wait. Got to find this bloody thing now. Chuck the wiper motor on, chuck the tags, just start clearing the shelf up. Couldn't help myself. Got the front tyres fitted up, and I just had to see what everything else would look like. So I've chucked the front bumper on there pretty averagely, same with the lip. The lip's got 2 cable ties and some tabs holding in place. Bonnet's obviously high because if I shut it, it's probably not getting back into it. Bumpers, I don't know how I'm going to get it to fit properly, but yeah, around this edge on this side especially, same on this side, just fits pretty bloody averagely. For a factory bumper, I'm going to be able to make it fit, but it's just going to take a bit of finagling, and that's not a job for today. Skirts. Need some double-sided tape. When I do the rest of the molds, I'll do them front and back. And obviously, it's going to go lower. The back needs to come down, probably bring the guard down to about here. And your front will come down just to the top of the treads hidden. Because hey, it's pretty embarrassing if you can see your tread. No one wants that. But yeah, how good does that look? Push it out into, well, outside in a second, get a couple of glamour shots of it. But yeah, I'm wrapped.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think grow hard about what you want to be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.